Hi everyone. My name is Doyin Akindotoni, as you all know already, and I'm a data scientist. I presently work as a data analyst, but actually I wear many hats because every day is not the same. Sometimes I'm a data analyst, sometimes I'm a data scientist, sometimes I'm a machine learning engineer, sometimes um, I'm a data engineer. So basically, this video is actually made because a couple of weeks ago, I was invited for a talk show on Instagram. The talk show is called Talk Talk, and it's basically about talking about people changing careers, people going into tech, and all other areas of the work life. So and then on that platform, I discussed about what is needed if you're making a new entry into the data world or into the tech world generally. And I remember that I emphasized so much about evaluating your own personal strengths. For example, some people like coding, some people don't like coding, not because they don't want to, but because they don't have the mental capacity to, learn. And it's fine. I mean, there are various roles in the data world, in the tech world, that anyone can go into without having to code. And I mentioned a couple like Scrum Master, Program Managers, Project Managers, Data Governance, Data Administration, Data Management. I mean, several roles. But specifically, I'm going to be talking about data specific roles like data governance, data management, data administration, data analysis, data science, machine learning, deep learning, data engineers, because these are roles I'm kind of familiar with. So what I like to do is do like a series where I take you guys through what it means to be a data analyst or a data scientist or a data engineer. So we'll go from taking the topics from scratch, discuss the terms used in the industry, discuss the tools that are used, discuss what is needed of you as a data analyst, as a data scientist, as a machine learning engineer, as a data engineer. Because each role has its own requirements. For example, data as a data analyst, you definitely do some coding, but not as much as data scientist. As a data analyst, you use some tools like Power BI, like Tableau for data visualizations to find insights. As a data scientist, most of your work is going to be revolving around coding because you're going to be creating predictive models or testing hypotheses, doing research and all that. For a data engineering role, apparently you'll be creating pipelines. Some of these pipelines you might need a bit of coding, and some you might just have to use some tools like uh, Snowflake, like Apache Flask. So a couple of these tools, Microsoft Azure, AWS, and all that. So, and for machine learning, apparently you do a lot of coding. So these roles has its own requirement. Data governance and data administration. You have to know about policies, government policies, data governance, know about government policies, privacy, safety and storage, all those kind of topics. So every data role has its own has its own skills requirement. So I'm gonna be taking us on a couple of topics. We are definitely gonna start from scratch, and we'll discuss this topic theoretically, and then we'll have live classes or apparently a recorded class where I show you guys a basic implementation of everything we've taught in the previous class, more or less like we have practicals because the validation is quite important in this role because employers are going to ask you to demonstrate your skill. So you can claim on your CV that you're a data analyst and all that. But if you are told to analyze the data, find insights in the data, and you're unable to do that, you have practically failed. So it is important to actually validate our skills, to validate those things we've learned, to put them into practice so you can, because, and they used to say practice makes perfect. If you don't practice it, you definitely forget. So we're going to be doing series on that. This is going to be like a series, so we'll do each episode, we discuss a topic, and we kind of like talk through what is needed in those roles, the tools that are needed, uh, practicalize those tools, use those tools so you can see how it works, and then You can ask your questions. So I would like you guys to like this channel, subscribe, just as you guys have done before. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's learn from each other. I'm not an island. I'm not claiming I know everything, but apparently I've been able to gain some experience in the past 3 years because I've worked in different roles. I started as a data entry specialist, and today I'm a data scientist and all that. So I have had a fair knowledge of each role. Right now, I do more of data engineering work because I create data pipelines to pull data, extract, transform data, then load those data. So no 2 days are ever the same. So that's why it's important for us to at least first you have to master your role, then you can actually branch into others. So this is more or less like giving an overview of what we are going to be doing in those series. And I hope I get to like interact with you guys. Please send your questions over, comment, and let me know what your view are. Hopefully this will be done. The series is going to be done week by week, and you guys will be seeing my faces more, and hopefully you guys can learn 1 or 2 things. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for your time, and do have the best of the rest of the week. Thank you so much.